In this part of the video, I'm going to set up and give you my thoughts on the Lithe Audio Wi-Fi ceiling speakers. Make sure you hit subscribe below and keep an eye out for more videos. Hi, I'm Will from Surridge Tech, and today we're going to be looking at the Lithe Audio Wi-Fi ceiling speakers. I'm going to set them up, play some music and tell you what I think. If you haven't already, check out part 1 where I unbox them and go through the installation process of these speakers. So, we should probably set these speakers up. To do that, you're going to need the Lithe Audio app, Setup, Pair On. Press and hold the pairing button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now we head into Wi-Fi settings and set up the new AirPlay speaker. Success! Let's call it Lithe Bathroom. Next, joining the Wi-Fi. For some reason it's kicked me off the Wi-Fi, but I'm sure that's part of the whole process. AirPlay speaker is joined. So then I'm guessing we jump back over to the app, searches and finds the speaker. Oh, there we go. Oh, it took a while. So I suppose we'll go through the app before we do anything else. Speaker settings, bathroom, STD P notifier, identify. Not sure what that does. Got an IP address, firmware version. Oh, that was the speaker volume, makes sense. Speaker output, stereo left, right, speaker level, LED level. That's a nice little feature. You can dim the LED down. Maybe if it's in your bedroom. Firmware options. Okay, well obviously you didn't have to do that firmware update, but we have now done that firmware update. By the looks of things, the speaker is still booting up. Firmware updates are always good to do, aren't they, I suppose? Hints and tips. Quick guide. Lovely. I'm guessing that is all there is to it. Okay, so back to the main page. Our sources are quite nice and big. We've got network sources, loved sources, which I'm guessing is your favourite something, local music, which I'm presuming is on the phone, which I don't have any of anyway. Obviously on the network, if you have a NAS, that'd be great, or the aux in on the back of the speaker itself. And then we've got further away sources, Deezer, Tidal, TuneIn, Tuner, VTune, no, not sure what that is. I use Spotify. By the looks of things, for Spotify, you need to do it through the Spotify app rather than the Lithe app. So we just select that. Okay, so once you've selected the music in Spotify, you can then control it in the app, but it keeps jumping down to 0%. Some unknown using, and now it's stuck at 0%. Add to playlist love party mode? What's that? And maybe you need multiple devices. I'm guessing that just groups everything together. So the app isn't the best in the world. Not being able to search Spotify is a shame, because that is a very good feature of the Sonos speakers, which I know I shouldn't be, but I'm going to compare these two. Maybe I should be. What's wrong comparing it to Sonos? So this... They're very loud. That's not even full volume. So we'll drop that down. I only really like background music anyway, but I'll be very happy to have them on my ceiling. So if we try using the plus, we'll see what... I know I really should be able to tell the difference of 6 dB, but I am struggling. I think my ear's out of practice. Okay, so the volume doesn't seem to be responsive at all. Oh, it seems to get stuck. Okay. The volume in this app is very bad. It doesn't work. But in the Spotify app, obviously, using Spotify Connect, it's great. He says, having it just crashed. And of course, we have AirPlay. That's not AirPlay. So we can select our Lithe bathroom speakers. And that will play now through AirPlay rather than Spotify Connect. And then, of course, we can group that with other AirPlay speakers. So I've now grouped it with the Sonos. Don't know if you can hear it having jumped in there. I'm impressed. The sound quality is good on them. Again, it's a little hard to tell because it's not, it's not enclosed back here. And I'm sure that being a proper ceiling would make a difference on the sound, but I would be very happy with the sound quality of these. And I really enjoy ceiling speakers as a concept because, they're hidden, they're out the way, and it means you can have more of them in a room. So you're not having to have one point source up very, very loud to hear it from the other side of the room. You can hear the same volume, throughout the room. It's a real shame that in the Lithe app, there aren't any EQ settings because ceiling speakers could really do with that. So that's a shame. Be a nice little setting to have, and not, it's not exactly complicated of all the things. Now, ordinarily, I'd say I've had it set up for a couple of weeks and these are my thoughts, but as I'm not allowed to actually install these in my ceiling here, I haven't had them set up for a couple of weeks, so I can't give you some thoughts, down the line having used them. So instead I'll just clarify my initial thoughts on the product. First of all, I think it's a great system. It's a very clever way of being able to retrofit ceiling speakers, being able to get the power off the lighting circuit, not having to run cables to an amp or any of that kind of nonsense. It's a very simple way to create multi-room audio. I think the Lithe Audio app needs a bit of work. It's new than Sonos, so I can't really compare them, but it's just not the same as Sonos. The Sonos interface is much easier to use and follow and is more responsive. And that's shown by some of the volume bugs that I had when demonstrating it. Other than that, I can't really complain. I think I would be very happy to have these speakers. They sound great, they're easy to install, they're easy to use if you're just using it through Spotify or through AirPlay. It's very simple. I think to take this to a new level with the multi-room system, then the app does need a little bit of work. But again, I can't really comment on the usability of the multi-room functionality as I only had one zone to play with. So that's what I think about them. I'm very impressed and I would happily recommend them or install them in my bathroom if I was allowed to. So hopefully in the next house, I'll be able to install them in my bathroom and get some proper use out of them. Remember, if any of you are interested in creating a custom component for the Lithe Audio speakers, let me know and I'll get the API to you and we can really improve this and be able to integrate it into Home Assistant, which would be great. So there we go, the Lithe Audio Wi-Fi bathroom speakers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below and click the bell icon to find out more about my smart tech and how you can build yourself the ultimate smart home.